Good morning, everybody. Apologies for the loud fan, trying to get my screen fully cleared. So today we are actually doing the duty that I did in my first ever video, just the non-school/college version, because at the minute it's the Easter break. It's the second week of the Easter break here in the UK. So I'm doing the half-term equivalent, basically. What we're doing is the first part of the morning, pretty much a carbon copy. We'll be doing the 377s that we usually do. We're going to go dead out to Highworth, service to Cirencester, back to Highworth, then back to Cirencester, like in the first video. Instead of going back to Stroud and then pottering around in out Gloucester and then ending up on the college, we're actually just going to do 2 laps of the 58 and then we're done. This duty is an early finish in the half term, so not too bad. God, honestly, I just have not had any time to do anything recently. I've just been incredibly busy. Work to just get funds to help boost my trip to Canada in June. So, and that's also been siphoning my funds. So that's exactly why I've been so quiet in that regard. Reason why I decided to do this duty again, I guess you could say, is because as of, I think it's the 9th of May, channel turns a year old already, which just boggles the mind, really. Oh, it's cold outside. Yeah, it boggles my mind that this project has been going on for a year. It doesn't feel like it because, of course, I've been so on and off with the content, if that makes sense. So I definitely haven't been the most consistent of content creators, which I know some people would have liked, but hey, working life does clash with this kind of editing hobby. So it's actually just coming up to 5:30. I clock on very, very soon. I've just seen some road signs for the road that we used to go up to Cirencester way, and they were bunging them up yesterday when I was working the bank holiday, which I hope everybody had a good Easter. They've got road signs up for the road that we the quickest road that we use between Cirencester and Stroud, so might have to do a bit of a workaround when I come back, which is not a problem. Very quiet. I think there's only a couple of people in so far, 3 or 4 maybe. Yeah, I'm only seeing 3 cars, and I get a space at the front of the car park. How about that? I'm gonna go get my duty, I'm gonna clock on, I'm gonna show my face to the supervisor, and then we'll potter our way out to Highworth. So I will see you guys very, very shortly. Steed for this morning, 48172. Apologies for that very loud moan sound. As Lee's one of the cleaning staff in the mornings and afternoons. He's quite unhinged, but he's a good laugh. Duty number 4201. I can't type. Oh my god. One of those days already, and I haven't even fucking drove yet. Right, so yeah, we're gonna set up as a deadhead because we're going up to Highworth, out of service. Bang that on the top. I know I've covered the ticket machine and I've done the duty boards before. I haven't really done a defect card before, so I haven't done any details yet. So you know, it is a legal document, so I can't show you anything until I've started filling it out. But you can see it's completely blank right now, and we've got our fleet number here. So we're going to put the depot, the date, my name, driving number, duty number, all of this kind of information. And then the more drivers we get, the more they fill that on the back. So we'll get this bag roll started up. Oh, ticket machine shut up. Is that going to be? Just told me it's got a card error. I haven't even put the card on top of it. There we go. And I just turned the wipers on by accident. Right. We'll let that build up with air because she's going to keep making annoying noise. Okay, so she's all on and air's fully built up. I tell you what, actually, it's the first time I think I've ever had to wait for air to build up in one of these things. They're typically pretty good at retaining their air, especially after a couple of days not being used. Yeah, as I've said already, we're going to be doing a 77 from Highworth to Cirencester, back to Highworth. Now this one we would usually do the school run, but of course school's not being in, so they've just made it a normal run. And then we do one back from Highworth to Cirencester, and then we're on break, and then we do 2 laps of the 58, and then we're done. Nice thing as well is I'll be taking over from my mum. which would be quite nice. Bloody doddle this one. It's just the morning can feel a bit long, especially if it goes slow, and there are a lot, and I mean a lot of roadworks out Fairford Lechlade way at the minute, so probably going to get held up. Checks with the bells right now. Check the emergency exit. Then we'll make our way onto the exterior checks, which shouldn't take us too long, and then we can potter our way out towards Swindon. So yes, I'm going to get on with the exterior checks, and I'll see you guys up in Highworth. Highworth. Usual phrase for when I did my first video. So I'm going to sort out the ticket machine. Machine 477. Trip numero un. That's all set up. Yeah, I just thought it'd be fitting to do this duty again. Again, it's not the whole duty, everything being in Easter, so there's no colleges. So it's not fully replicated of the first ever video I made for this channel. You might hear a lot of beeping and a lot of shouting from the voice announcer whilst they set up the destination quickly. Oh my god, shut up, will ya?
This is a 77 service to Cirencester.
Thank you. In comparison to like this actual school term being in, it is noticeably quieter. 9:30 trip out of Lechlade can get very, very busy, particularly on a Friday because of the market and just more things happening. So I mean, these Optairs do the job absolutely spot on, but as soon as you start getting more and more people, I mean, trying to bung 35 people on this bus, 80% of the passengers being old dears, and having to have some old dears stand up, you know, it's not fair on them, you know. They don't get the bus to stand up, bundle around everywhere, you know, so you do feel for them in that regard. It's going to be quite a nice morning, I reckon. It's quite nice outside this morning. It's clearing up. It was really, really foggy on my way behind Stroud this morning, and it wasn't until I got to the bottom of Blunsdon it started to really clear up, so looks like it's going to be quite a nice day. Actually, let's have a look at the forecast quickly, shall we? It's going to be about 15 degrees. It looks like, yeah, it's going to be quite a nice day today, actually. It's a shame I'm not really... Oh, actually, it's going to rain from when I finish, which, you know what, I will take that. I will gladly take that. Even though I left a bit later this morning, I was talking to Lee, who you would have heard made a funny noise in one of the first clips this morning. I still got up here with quite a bit of time, so I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, I got about 5 minutes until I'm out. I'm actually on the arrival side at Highworth. The departure side is over there. There's nobody there at the minute. The 7's already come and gone, but there might be another one in this space of time. There are temporary roadworks at the traffic lights up here at Highworth in the minute, which are going to cause issues, I reckon, especially on my return trip. It's just pain in the backside. We've got lights here. We've got 2 sets of lights on the way between Fairford and Lechlade, and we've got 4-way lights out the other side of Fairford. So it's definitely going to be interesting this morning. Due out of Highworth at 20 to 7, and we're due into Cirencester at 10 to 8. So an hour and 10 minutes. And yeah, we'll get out to Cirencester. Take not many people in, barely anybody coming back out. So I will see you guys when I get to Cirencester. bad. I worked yesterday, so it could have been better.
This is a 77 service to Cirencester.
Yeah, not out here though.
Oh,
no, I had to go in and out of Gloucester all day. So.
Typical.
This
No worries,
is
thank you.
Cirencester, the Forum.
Cheers,
buddy.
This service terminates here. Please make sure you
Cheers,
have
bud.
all your belongings. Thank you for travelling with us.
No worries, thank you. As I thought, incredibly quiet run out here to Cirencester this morning. Only brought in 5 people into Cirencester. I think I picked up 2 from Fairford, 1 from Poulton and 2 from Ampney. So it's been a really quiet run. I picked up 1 lad from Highworth and brought him as far as Fairford, but that's about it. I'm now out here for about 20 minutes. I'm not back out until 8:10. Typically you'd be back out again by about 5 to 8 for the school run. But of course, no schools. They have to give you a bit of time back. You're not using as much time to go off route and do the school bits and go into the school. So yeah, we're not back out until 8:10 in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna run to Tesco, I think, and just get a few bits and bobs to keep me going until my break, and then wait for no one to catch my bus back. I mean, Cirencester, as we speak right now, is completely barren. In about 2 hours time, when we're back here at about 10:15, it is going to be absolutely packed. I'm gonna wander on over to Tesco, get something to eat, and I'll see you guys back up in Highworth, I think. So yeah, I'll see you guys shortly.
We'll need to approve this item when you pay. Please continue.
Hi.
Hi buddy.
Good morning, how are you?
Good deal.
Not too bad, thank. How is it?
Hey?
How is the traffic? Hopefully it'll be back to normal.
Yeah.
Alright, nice, thank you very much.
No worries, see you later. Unfortunately, I don't have as much time up here as I hoped for, actually. Traffic lights of Highworth, I said this morning they were going to cause issues later today, and it's 9:15 and it is absolute shambles. I've just been stuck on the hill trying to get up here for about 15 to 20 minutes. It's starting to pick up with traffic, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to prepare and I'm going to go around to the other side of the road and just sit at the departure side, try and get through the traffic lights just as my time hits. I'm going to make our way back now. That chap there, he's not a passenger by any means. He always likes to get a paper from the bus that comes up here at about 9:05, so it's always nice seeing him. He's a lovely chap. Look, I think he's Italian. He's got kind of like an Italian twang to his voice, but lovely bloke nonetheless. Yeah, I'm going to set up the camera again and get ready to sail all the regulars back towards Cirencester, so I'll see you guys later.
Morning, boss. How are you?
Good deal.
Very well, thank you. Just a single to Cirencester,
Yeah.
please.
Lovely, thank you. you. Morning, you're right.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you.
Morning, Ben.
Morning, Rita, you alright?
Churchill Place.
Yes, are you?
Yeah, not so bad.
This is a 77
Yeah,
service
I'm
to
not that cold, not that
Cirencester.
warm, sorry, today.
Oh, all right.
Hiya.
Hello, my love. Hello.
Lovely. Thank you.
You just stop at the beaches in Silent.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
This is Cirencester, the Forum.
Cheers.
Thank you, boss.
Cheers, bud. No worries.
Thank you.
Cheers.
What's on the Cirencester?
That's because there was no services since Thursday, isn't it? So everybody's coming back out. It's fair enough.
Oh, I was staying on.
Oh yeah? Alright then, see ya.
I won't go to the bank. It's the money. Well, I'll get some money. You had a nice Easter or not?
Yeah. Spend it with my partner, so.
Yeah, I went out yesterday.
That's got to be the most chaotic 77 I've done to date. I've been doing these for God knows how long now, and I could not believe how many people I just brought in. Compared to the 2 trips that I did earlier this morning, I took 6 people total on the Highworth to Cirencester stretch. The trip back to Highworth, 1 person from, let's say, just Highworth. But this trip I've just bought 40 into Cirencester, which is unheard of. I mean, it all makes sense with the fact that they haven't had a bus over the Easter holidays, over the Easter like bank holiday, so they've all been like gagging to get back out into town and stuff. I've never seen numbers like that. Usually you can reach 30 quite easily if people are, you know, needing to get out, but I've never ever seen numbers like that. I just, wow. Plan is now, I'm gonna go and have break, go and get some breakfast at my usual spot, then I'll go take over from my mum and do 2 laps of the 58, and then she'll take back over from me, and then I'll go home. It's a really nice short day this. Did I isolate you? I think I did. Yeah, I did. But now that bus is there until I take it back now. It doesn't actually go back out again, which I find a bit logistically weird, but wander on into town. Oh, car come in. Grab some grub and then go get dizzy on the 58s. So I'll see you guys. Probably when I get back on the bus actually, because I'm not gonna have time to do anything on the 58s apart from a little bit of footage, but apart from that, yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys back out on the Optare in a couple of hours. The bus stop waiting for the 58. I've got about 15 minutes before it's actually here. Gonna wait for it and then potter around, do 2 circuits and then make my way back to the Optare. See you guys on the 58 and I'll see you guys on the Optare when we get back there. So see you later.
okay? Good
You're
morning.
right.
And I'd like to go back to the forum, please.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, kind sir.
Lovely. Thank you. It's alright. No worries.
Take it easy. Enjoy the weather.
I'll try.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
See ya. that's me all done for today. I'm gonna make my way back to Stroud now. Unfortunately, I've got like 4 or 5 diversions on my trip back because they've shut like 3 roads, so gotta go a completely different way to usual. Yeah, Mum took over, she was on time, I was on time. Nice to see some of the 58 people, but then I'm gonna make my way back to the depot. Oh, I'm not gonna stay here for too long because I kind of want to get home, so I'll see you guys probably when I get in the car, so I'll see you guys later. Ended up being quite a nice day, that actually. A short day, by no means, but it was a short day, felt like a long day, but it was a nice day. It wasn't anything to really complain about. I mean, the 58s, I don't know what happened. When I took over from my mum, she said it was really quiet, and I was like, great, she's gone and cursed me now. But no, it was genuinely the bottlenecks that I thought I would get caught up in, no issues whatsoever, just smooth flowing, no problems whatsoever. I got held up in the estates because of Pratt's part, like morons, so it's about it, but it's expected to happen really because people don't know how to park in estates, if I'm being completely honest with you. I got to do it all again tomorrow. The same duty, same everything, same hours, so I have a nice little rest, go to bed, up and early, same thing again tomorrow, and Mum is on the same duty as well, so I'll be taking over from her again, which will be nice. And then I think on Thursday, I've got her duty and she's got mine. So all I see is Mum up in Cirencester all day. I tell you what, it's been really nice working, knowing that I get to work with my mum, because whilst I do get to see her at home, seeing her at work and, you know, having this kind of dynamic at work and at home, it flows really nicely, and, you know, it's just a really nice thing to have, it's just a shame I missed out by a couple of years. I could have worked with my granddad as well, which would have been really nice, but he's been retired for God knows how long now. Decrepit old fool. Yeah, I won't lie, I've been very demotivated to making videos, I'll be completely honest with you. The filming them isn't the problem, I have no issues filming them, I love filming them and, you know, that kind of thing. It's just the editing process. So starting with this video today, I'm doing a completely different kind of like approach, inspired by Busmon, I think his name's Busmon Jim, and he's only been uploading for a couple of weeks, and his video popped up on my recommended, and I always like checking out other bus drivers in their respective regions, etc. Yeah, it's a really good watch, really relaxing. But it was actually his videos, I started seeing them crop up, and it kind of just inspired me to rekindle this like inspiration to go for this kind of like video stuff again. I mean, I've always been doing it, but I kind of just fell in a bit of a slump with it. It's just the editing process. Whilst my editing is nowhere near as like extravagant as some of these people out there, like really talented editors, it's just, you know, I couldn't be an editor myself. I could not be an editor. It takes such a toll on you, and if you put hours and hours and hours, I'd just be like, oh God, I don't know how long I can do this for. So shout out to big editors out there. Jesus, I don't know how you do it. But yeah, I'm gonna try and simplify the editing form a little bit, try something new, see how it goes, just to be able to get more videos out and have like a more natural approach instead of like this kind of like stage kind of thing. So we will see how that goes, and we'll see how it goes with this video to begin with. I look forward to it. I've got an idea of how I want to approach it. I understand a lot of people kind of just like the more natural driving clips rather than like the montage speed up stuff. So I'll definitely try and just implement more just raw footage rather than montages, that kind of thing. And starting with that, he was in the wrong lane. Thank you very much for watching, you guys. That Q&A will be up as soon as possible. Said I'd make it like a month and a half ago to 2 months ago. Didn't even ban Island, I'll be completely honest with you. So I'll definitely get on to starting onto that, compile some questions together, and we'll get that up. Thank you very much for watching, you guys, and take care, and I'll see you in the next one.